I suggest you do not speak to me like this
I don't
again.
Suggest that you
When you
threaten
say
me.
if that's all you have in life, blah blah blah. If I start
feel
picking on
is
you,
your
trust me,
purpose
you
in
will
life.
cry.
A police officer, who stayed calm and professional through the entire encounter, suddenly shows his true colors in one single moment. That wasn't just a threat, that was the turning point of this entire video. What happened next? Did the officer follow through? Did the auditor back down? Or did he fire right back? To find out exactly how this unfolds, stick around for the full video, because what comes after is even more intense than this.
Sorry?
Yeah,
Take your mask. There's no one around us. We're outside. Take your mask down because we can't hear you.
I'm just filming.
Okay, what are you filming for, darling?
Just filming.
Okay.
You hear me now?
Yeah, I can hear
What
you.
for though? That's all.
Very aggressive.
You're allowed to film, obviously.
No,
Make
so
sure you're okay,
not
that's
aggressive at all. Be aggressive. What are you talking
I just
about?
want to make sure you're okay, that was all. Are you okay?
Yeah, because you can't hear me.
Okay, well no, we couldn't hear you because your mask was on. But it's okay, as long as you're alright. I'll leave you to it. It's fine, as long as you're okay.
No. You obviously you can film in public, but we just wondering why, because obviously we also have our personal vehicles,
All right. Yeah.
and obviously we don't want our identities getting out.
To be honest, you don't want what?
Well, to the members of the public,
personal
right?
Yeah.
Our personal vehicles, we don't want that information.
Which one is your vehicle?
Well, I'm not going to tell you, am I?
Come on,
Why would I?
so I can film it.
Why?
Because you
Because
don't.
you have police officers coming and going. We have families as well.
I
And
know.
not everyone is out to get us, but we still don't want our personal stuff.
Yeah, but who told you I was doing that anyway?
Hey,
Who told you I was doing that?
who told you doing what?
Who's told you I was filming your private?
No, he didn't
You've
say
got the
that. He said
camera.
He doesn't
You've
want
got,
you
you've
to
got the
do
camera
that.
literally pointing.
What's your? How come you can hear me now? Because a minute ago you said take your
You're
mask.
talking much
louder.
louder.
Ah.
You're being quite difficult.
You are being quite difficult.
Mate, we just have a chat with you. That's all, mate.
I'm not.
Have you had lots of bad experiences with police officers?
No, of course
Oh, okay.
not.
I just wondered.
What makes you think I had bad experiences with police officers?
I don't know.
Just because you're trying
You're
up the
a
ante, mate. You're trying
Yeah,
to.
you're
You're looking for an argument, which.
Oh no, you came to me,
You
man.
are, you
Yeah,
are,
we
you.
came to check
Yeah,
that
because
you
you're
were
filming.
alright
Look,
and
you're
wondering
filming
what you're up
a
to, that was
station.
all.
Which, mate, you.
Nothing wrong with that.
You can film it all day long.
can-
It kicks off with tension already simmering beneath the surface. What seems like a routine request, take your mask down, we can't hear you, quickly becomes the spark that lights the entire confrontation. The auditor complies, but something in his tone shifts almost immediately. He accuses the officer of being aggressive. The officer denies it, insisting he's simply checking on his welfare. But here's the thing. Neither side believes the other's version of events. The auditor doubles down, calling the officer very aggressive, and the officer, visibly caught off guard, tries to de-escalate by insisting he only wanted to make sure everything was okay. It's a battle of perception versus intention, and you can feel the atmosphere thickening with every exchange. This is the ignition point, the moment a simple interaction becomes something far bigger.
What the bricks
You
don't
can.
move,
You
I
can.
promise.
There's nothing wrong with it. Obviously, you can't go in and film, but you can film outside. It's public property. That's fine.
Harry
But
Potter, the walls
but
don't all fold down.
the reason
something
the
might
reason
happen.
I
Yeah,
came over
yeah,
and
you go on.
asked
Yeah.
is because obviously, you know, we.
Yeah, but let me tell you something. I know what you mean. I know what you're saying. Yeah. First of
Yeah.
all, I need to tell you two things. Yeah.
Go on.
First of, sorry. Yeah. Yeah. First of all, you know, to be honest, if I film, let's say, registration, people cannot get your address from your registration. That's one thing. Hang on. The second thing is you'll get a better outcome. Yeah. To say, could you please not film my private? Don't say you can't film them.
I've never said to you, I
didn't,
can't.
you said,
I didn't
"We
say
don't
you
want you
couldn't.
to film our
Yeah.
personal
I said I didn't
business."
want you to because I have said multiple times.
Yeah, but you
nothing wrong
can't say I
with-
didn't
there's
want you
nothing-
to. You can say, please, sir, could you not, if you don't mind.
Okay,
Blah,
I
blah,
don't
blah.
feel I've been rude to you.
No, I don't think
I
you
feel
were,
like
no.
I've just had a conversation with you.
say
I will say actually.
Like,
that
you
I
wouldn't go
have-
to the person and
my
say, take your
vehicle-
mask off.
I will say my vehicle has actually been targeted before.
Targeted?
Yeah.
By who?
Yeah, but I'm not going to go into details. And
Hey,
stuff,
go on. You
but
mentioned it now.
it
You
is
might as
someone
well.
who I know well.
Oh, you know them?
Through the police. Yeah.
Was he a police officer?
No.
You just said it.
No, I didn't say they were a police officer. You like to twist stuff.
Somebody you know through the police. You just said. Hang on. You said somebody you know through the police targeted your car.
Not a police officer. Through work. Through work.
Something that we deal with regularly.
Maybe a suspect.
Ah.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying.
Yeah.
As I said, we're not saying.
He went after your car.
Yeah, it
Yeah.
happens a lot.
Yeah, it has happened.
Yeah.
People leave
So
now,
the
people
only
are
reason I'm
tired.
saying is we're not saying you can't film.
I
but
know.
we have a duty.
To ask.
Okay,
Yeah.
we have to ask.
Yeah.
Yeah, we need to ask why.
course.
Because obviously the other reason is
Now it gets personal and deeply strategic. The officer wants to know exactly which vehicle belongs to the auditor, framing it as a matter of officer safety. The auditor's response? A flat, unshakable refusal. Why would I tell you that? So I can film it. That line alone tells you everything about where this conversation is headed. Then comes the psychological jab. The officer asks if he's had lots of bad experiences with police officers. A loaded, almost manipulative question, clearly designed to paint the auditor as someone with a grudge rather than a purpose. But he doesn't take the bait. He flips it back, accusing the officer of trying to up the ante and manufacture a narrative. Then, a twist. The officer reveals his own vehicle was targeted before, seemingly by someone through the police. The auditor pounces on the contradiction immediately. Was it a police officer, or wasn't it? The backpedaling begins. This segment is a masterclass in verbal chess. Every question is a trap. Every answer, a counter move.
Terrorist attacks, things like
Terrorist?
that.
Oh,
Intelligence,
come on,
going
man.
to the wrong people, all that sort of stuff.
Yeah.
We need to. Other security firms, they'll be the same,
But-
mate. We need to do the same. We need to protect.
In England's history, we never had a police station attacked by a terrorist.
There's a first for everything in there. I'm not saying that that's necessarily going to happen. All I'm saying
It's
is,
happened in
Okay.
Northern Ireland
Okay,
in
let's
the
say-
70s. That's
let's
it.
say, I'm not going to ask where you live, but let's say you're home.
Yeah,
Someone's walking past and films your home. I'm not. This
Sure.
isn't our home, but someone's filming it. You'd want to find out why.
I was just about to say
Now,
this is not your home,
if-
yeah.
Pardon?
I was just about to say this is not your
Spend
home.
more time here than I do
Of
at
course,
home,
as
so-
I
I
just
know.
said.
Me too.
I know it's not my home.
I spent more time in police stations than at
No
home.
way.
I know it's not my
No
home,
way.
I
That's
swear.
but it raises suspicions, doesn't it? Yeah. If someone's
Yeah,
going
yeah,
past
yeah.
your home, can they record? They're on a public.
Yeah,
They're on
of
public
course, yeah.
land in the street, recording as they go along.
course
They
they
can't
can.
put a phone up to your house and record
Yeah.
directly in your property. Same here. But if someone's walking past and they are filming,
Yeah, yeah,
and they
yeah.
don't look like they've got a purpose, we're going to ask questions, aren't we? We're
No,
gonna
there
ask.
is a purpose. There is a
So
purpose.
I will ask you to move on. You don't have to, and
I
you
know.
might say no,
Why would you ask me anyway to move on?
just because it's quite odd. Like you
Oh.
must have
Yeah.
better things to do than to wait for officers to come. And you can debate all you like.
Yeah, yeah.
You do like a bit of an argument with officers. I
You
don't mean-
came to me. You need
No,
to remember
I'm
that.
not debating that.
Yeah.
Again, you're still trying
And
to debate.
also, I
You
can
just-
ask you the same question. Haven't you got better things to do than arguing with a member of the public
Earlier today,
over
yes.
legal
Earlier-
activity?
earlier
Over
today,
legal
yes.
activity.
Earlier today, I've had better things to do. Later on today,
I'm not
I've had better
arguing
things to
either.
do. Right
That's
now,
what I'm saying, we haven't
right
got-
now,
we haven't
there
got
isn't
chat
anything I need to do.
Yeah, I just saw a van going in blue lights. You know, that's matters of public interest. I was recording all that.
Here's where things take a genuinely unsettling turn. The officer drops the heaviest card in the deck: terrorism. He references attacks in Northern Ireland during the 1970s as justification for why filming a police station raises red flags. It's a serious, weighty argument, clearly meant to shut down the conversation through sheer gravity. But the auditor isn't intimidated for even a second. He counters with cold logic. In England's history, we've never had a police station attacked by a terrorist. Then the officer tries a different angle entirely, an analogy about someone filming your home. The auditor shuts that down too. This isn't your home. And then, the moment everyone's been waiting for, the officer says the words, "I will ask you to move on." A line has officially been drawn in the sand. This is no longer a conversation. This is a confrontation building towards something bigger, and everyone watching knows it.
No, I know. That's why I've asked you. I'm not saying there's a problem. I've just said to you.
Yeah.
What
Members of the
you?
public see police cars on blue lights all the time. It's not a matter of public.
All I've done is ask
Yeah,
you
but we
why.
can record them. Just
No,
they look
of course
cool,
you can.
you know.
Of course, but
You
it's
know.
not a matter of public interest, is it? People see that every day.
Of course it is.
No.
Do you want to bet
why?
this is matters of public interest?
Go on, okay. Well, you can tell me, but people see police cars all the time on blues.
People,
People
it's
don't
like
stop and go, oh my goodness, you better
This-
write that in the post because everybody wants to know about it. It's a normal occurrence, isn't it? It's not a matter of public
yeah, but what it is, the public can come. But what it is, basically, this is a police station paid by the public.
Yeah.
If the public choose to come and have a look,
100%,
they can come and have a look.
yeah,
this is what it is.
You can
It's
film
as
it.
simple
Nothing
as that.
magic
And we haven't
happens.
said
The
there's
points
anything wrong with
don't
that. We're saying, what's your reason? Because you say public interest.
I've just said.
But what's the actual?
Well,
do.
basically,
Have you got a website or something that we can look
yeah,
at?
of course.
Do you blog about it?
Yeah. I can give you all that in a minute. That's fine. Because, well, basically, you guys bought it to yourselves. Yeah. Police, not you personally, you two personally, police usually abuse their powers. Yeah?
I wouldn't say usually.
Not usually, always.
It's
It's like when you came to me, it's like you gave me an order, remove your mask. You would, a member of the public, hang on, let me finish. I'll let you speak, let me speak.
Ian.
A member of the public, a normal person, will not come to me and says, take your mask off. They will not, they just won't do that. You, because you're a police officer, you think you can do that. You can ask me that. You can't ask me that. So let me finish. Because police have been abusing their powers for such a long time, now we've got cameras pointing at them. While we're doing this, they don't like it. And the fact that you don't like it, it's tough. That's what I've got to say to you. Yes, that's what we do.
The gloves are off. What even qualifies as public interest? That's the battlefield now. The officer insists that filming a police car with blue lights isn't newsworthy. It's an everyday occurrence, nothing special. The auditor insists the exact opposite, arguing that people are fascinated by it, that it matters. But this is just the warm-up for what comes next, because the auditor drops a bombshell accusation. Police usually abuse their powers, not sometimes, not occasionally, usually. That's not a passing comment. That's a declaration of war on the entire institution standing in front of him. The officer tries to correct the record, insisting it's not usual, but the auditor doubles, then triples down. Not usually, always, always. The temperature in this conversation just spiked dramatically, and there's no walking it back now.
So we need you guys to stop abusing your powers. Not you two in particular.
So then what this needs to be aimed at is you need to aim your camera at the people that are abusing their powers. And you said it's not us two directly, and I agree with you.
How can I catch you abusing your powers without pointing the camera at you?
100% you can't. But
exactly,
you know
so I'm pointing it at you. That's it.
You now know that we're not abusing our powers.
I know.
So that's fine. My colleague came to you and engaged you in conversation. You were very meek, very quietly spoken. I couldn't hear you. He asked you, reminded you that you could pull it down because you're outside. You don't have to have it on. He didn't request that you remove it, and we wouldn't do so because we don't have a legal authority to do so.
Right.
We were 1, checking on your welfare. 2, making sure that you're okay.
Cool.
3, protecting our own interests.
Yeah.
And 4, having a conversation. There's been no aggression. We've not abused our powers. We've had
no,
a conversation.
you didn't. I didn't say you did. You did.
Raised your voice, we could hear you, so then we didn't ask you to remove the mask.
Yeah.
We only asked to remove the mask so that we could hear you. You spoke louder, that's fine. We didn't ask again, did we? Right? I don't need you to. It's not an order.
Again, I never explained to you why I'm
I have
recording.
no problem
But
with you pointing your
I
camera
get
at me
that,
for
but
as long as you want.
my point being as well, and we will move on because we will
Yeah,
go round in
of course.
circles.
Yeah. No, I've explained to you what I'm doing anyway.
Yeah, but you're going looking for it.
What do you mean looking for it? Yeah,
So
I'm trying to
you're
catch you
already-
abusing your powers. Correct.
Okay, well you won't catch that with us.
Not outside the police.
Not
force.
you in not you in particular.
Yeah.
Yeah. I try and catch police abusing their powers.
Yeah,
That's
but
what I do.
you're
Police
rarely-
have to stop abusing powers. If you do, if the powers can
But
only
what
be
powers?
used, say for example, Section 43 of the Terrorism Act. That's been used against me so many times.
Okay.
Just
But-
because
so
I'm
you-
filming. Because hang on, because police officers like you don't like their car registration recorded, they use Section 43 against that. Do you understand?
This is the reveal moment. The card the auditor's been holding this entire time. He lays it all out. A YouTube and Facebook channel with 150,000 subscribers, built entirely around catching officers abusing their power, publicly embarrassing them, and even pursuing civil action against them. It's bold, it's calculated, and it completely reshapes the power dynamic of this entire interaction. Suddenly, this isn't just some random guy with a camera outside a police station. This is someone with an audience, a platform, and a mission. The officer's response is almost too calm, too measured. That's well done of you. But you're very unlikely to catch somebody abusing their powers here. It sounds diplomatic on the surface, but listen closely. There's an edge creeping into his voice. Something is about to give.
But I've not used any section.
No, I'm not saying you. You didn't. I know you didn't. But I'm just explaining that to you. So me, I go around, yeah, I'll film that. If you abuse your powers, I will film it and I will embarrass you and I will show it to the public. That's what I do.
Okay.
And I do it very well.
Okay, but we haven't done that today, have we?
Yeah, and now you've explained to me what I'm doing. I've
Perfect,
explained
that's
to you.
fine.
So I have a
if you are-
channel
if you are
on
trying to
YouTube
capture
and on
that,
Facebook. It
fabulous.
has 150,000 subscribers.
Very well done,
So
you.
anybody that abuses their powers,
Yeah.
if I catch them, I will embarrass them. 1, and I will take civil action against them. 2. That's what I do.
And that's well done, you.
Yeah.
If that's what you feel your purpose in life is, that's wonderful.
You can do that.
But
We
you're
do
very
have.
unlikely to catch somebody abusing
Are
their
you being
powers.
sarcastic to me?
No, I'm being genuine.
Because listen, when I start embarrassing people, I'm very good at it as well.
That's
So
fine.
I suggest you do not speak to me like this
I don't
again.
suggest that you
When you
threaten
say
me.
if that's all you have in life, blah
No,
blah
I said
blah.
if that's
If
what
I
you
start
feel
picking on
is
you,
your
trust me,
purpose
you
in
will
life.
cry.
No, I said if that's
Okay.
what you feel is your purpose in life. I wasn't picking on you. I was being genuine. If you have what you believe is a cause
Yeah.
in life, well done you. Many people don't have that.
All right.
What I was actually saying was you're unlikely to find people abusing their powers outside of a police station. And I don't
do you wanna
appreciate
bet?
you
Do you wanna bet?
threatening me
I didn't threaten
to
you.
publicly embarrass me
I will
about,
if
about
you
something you've
yeah.
got no grounds for. So that's the end
Yeah,
of our conversation.
that's
What
the end
was
of the
a genuine
conversation.
civil conversation has
Yeah.
turned into something quite
Because the way you're speaking to me,
abhorrent,
if that's
hasn't
your
it?
only purpose in
No, I said
life.
if that's what you believe your purpose in
Now,
life
if I'm
is.
going to start picking on
Go
you,
round
you
in
will
circles, mate.
cry.
As you say, we have got better things to
Feel
do.
free to watch a video back and
Yeah.
Do you look like
And there it is, the breaking point. The composed, professional officer who's held his ground this entire time finally cracks. I suggest you do not speak to me like this again. If I start picking on you, trust me, you will cry. A direct, chilling threat, completely flipping the power dynamic on its head in an instant. This is the moment the mask fully comes off, both figuratively and dramatically. The auditor, stunned but not backing down, immediately reframes the entire exchange. What was a genuine civil conversation has turned into something quite appalling. And then, the final gut punch of this segment, a female officer reportedly calls the auditor an idiot. His response is immediate and sharp. I need her shoulder number. I will be making a complaint. This is the moment everything boils over, and there's no coming back from here.
You need to lose some weight. You need to stop eating donuts and all that bacon that you eat every day. Yeah? I can't believe you actually passed the test as a police officer. She called me an idiot.
I suggest you move
She
on.
called me an idiot.
Move on.
I need her shoulder number.
Move on.
Shoulder number. I need to ask her shoulder number to make a complaint.
560?
560. I will be making a complaint, calling members of the public idiots.
No, I said you look
You just prove everything I just said to you.
Thank you.
Move on, mate.
Bye.
Yeah, bye.
We tried talking to you nicely.
No, nicely.
Move on.
Calling a member of the public
Move
idiot
on,
is
move
nicely.
on.
When you
Move
make
on.
a complaint, please feel free to submit the whole video.
Yeah. Oh, no, I'll do whatever I please. Do you see what I'm
Move
trying
on.
to say?
Technically, we can do public order, so move on.
There's no public. Where's the public? No,
We're
you're a
in public
police
and we're the
officer.
public. All right, someone has to. Mate, we know the law. Come on.
I didn't
move
call
on.
you fat.
Move on. Move on. Move on. Move on. Come on. Move on. Move on.
No, you just an
And
embarrassment.
I am allowed to place my
You're
hand
just
on
an
you. I'm not
embarrassment.
using too much
Just
force.
an embar- Alright,
Move
get
on.
off me, get off.
Move on. No, no, no.
Just get off me, man.
No, you
Get
move
off
on
me.
now. You move
Just
on
get
now.
off.
Move on.
Just get off me, man. Just get off me, I
I'm
said.
my colleagues like that, mate.
Well, she called me an idiot.
She didn't call you an idiot.
She did call me an
If you were
idiot.
listening, she said it makes you sound like an idiot because you're starting arguments with police officers, right?
Well,
Now,
just go back to your
what are you
station.
doing? You're here recording. We just wanted to have a
I'm
chat
just
with you.
recording.
You're here recording.
I'm
That's fine.
recording in
How many
public,
times did I
that's it.
tell you? How many times did I tell you? You're in public.
All
you're
right,
allowed
that's
to
it
do
then. So leave me alone.
Where's my concern? Go then.
So leave me alone.
Go
Wait,
then.
you go. The moment you go, I go.
I work here, mate.
Okay, so do I. I work here. It's the walk of shame, by the way.
Okay.
This is the climax, the moment everything has been building toward. Insults fly freely now, comments about weight, about donuts, about how someone even passed the test to become an officer in the first place. The auditor demands the shoulder number, determined to file a formal complaint over being called an idiot. Then, the ultimate escalation, physical contact. I am allowed to place my hand on you, the officer states, invoking a public order power to force him to move. Get off me, man, the auditor shouts, refusing to let this go quietly. Commands to move on are repeated again and again, met with defiance every single time. And then, just as suddenly as it began, it's over. The auditor walks away, delivering one final cutting line as he goes. It's the walk of shame. By the way, jokers. Fade to black. That's how this entire confrontation ends. Not with a resolution, but with a mic drop.